David, your US representative for QSP Knife. We're going to be coming out with two new models for this quarter. That's going to be the Volt and also the Unicorn. These are coming out on the 20th, so that's going to be either direct or through one of our dealers. So we're going to check out some of these models. We're going to go down to the table and see what these look like, some different variants. We have 6 different of each model. So just for size comparison, I do have the Penguin out there, and we're going to bring out a just chart just so you can get an idea as far as what this might look like for you. So this is going to be for an adult male's hand as far as what this might look like for sizing. So it's going to be from basically smaller to more of a large, extra large type of hand. So you can kind of get an idea as far as how this might be for you as far as in hand. There's going to be a 3.25 inch blade and then a few different variants, so 6 different models for this guide. So we're going to have the dark brown micarta, we're going to have a black and purple for a G10 and a black and neon green for a G10 as well. So we're going to see this one here. This is going to be the micarta. So to get an idea as far as what that looks like, just taking it a little bit closer so you can see that color and also that pattern for the micarta. And then we do have like even little pops of accents. So even on the button, there's an accent color there, or accent style for that CNC. But this is going to be that color. We also do have the purple. So as you see on the purple, there's going to be that cut through, so it's a different layer. So the lower layer is going to be the purple, so when we're CNC machining through it, that other color on the lower level is going to be popping out. So you're going to have that black top coat with that purple underneath where we're milling things out. And for green, this is going to be one you probably won't lose in the forest, so this is going to be kind of a brighter color too. So there's going to be that neon green with the black, and that's going to be in, both of those are going to be either in that stonewash or in the black stonewash finish. So the size is going to be a little bit larger than the Penguin. So this is going to be what it looks like here. It also has the flipper tab, so it's going to be a little bit longer in the handle and a little bit longer on the blade. So 3.25 inch for the blade. It's going to be a 4.25 for the handle length and a 7.5 overall. So very good for upswept blade. So it's going to be kind of something you could use for even processing. So if you actually did want to do some cutting with this, then that would be a pretty good blade shape to be able to do that. Or if you just like the style, that's the way to go. It does have the filler tab on it, so it is reversible right hand, left hand carry. And this is going to be coming out probably about 3.8 ounces overall. The one with the micarta is going to be coming out probably about 3.6, 3.7. So that's going to be maybe like a penny difference. So if you picked up a US penny, then that's going to be the difference between the micarta is going to be a little bit lighter than the G10 variant. G10 is a little bit more dense than the other. So that's going to be the different variants. So we're going to have A1. So this A1, that's going to be with that stonewash blade. And then A2 is going to be with the black stonewash. That's going to be the difference there. So most of the A2s, A1 and A2s, the 2 normally would be for the black stonewash blade. So some of the variants are a little bit different, but this is going to be how this one's set up. So this is going to be for the B2, B1, and then the next one's going to be a B2. This is going to be the B2, and then that's going to be what the pocket clip looks like. This is a deep carry clip, so with recessed screws, so no, it won't be catching on your pocket. That's going to be B2. So Decepticons is another thing to look out for this. So this is kind of reminds me of something like that. So if you have different things that you want to pick up, different styles or themes, this might go along with that for you. And then it is going to be the C1. So button lock deployment, and also for retraction. So you can use that for another opening method if you would like. So there's going to be a very nice looking blade, and then we're just like anything, you're going to have different button locks for each company. So QSP is the way that we're now working with the lock. So there you go there. But yeah, check out the other one. We're going to be looking at the next one up. Next one up is going to be the Volt. So the Volt is going to be our take on the crossbar lock, going to be called the Glide lock, and then that's going to be the next one coming up also on the 20th. So this one for price point is going to be $69 for the retail pricing. So you can either get it direct from us or through one of our dealers, and that is going to go live on the 20th of May. Next up we have the Volt. So this is going to be going in the same order, so A1, A2, B1, B2, and C1, C2, also against that Penguin. So we're going to also bring out the sheet just so you can see what this looks like for hand sizing. So if you do have different size hands, you can kind of get an estimate as far as how this might fit for you. So it is a little bit bigger than the other one as far as the handle length. So that's going to be something that's fairly nice for it. It's a 4.25 for the closed angle, and then you're going to have a 3.25 inch blade. And there's also 14C28, so it's going to be a nice setup for that. There's going to be one that is about 4 ounces, so that's what it came out to at the end of the game. So it is an aluminum bolster and also aluminum disengagement bar, so it is going to be our Glyde lock. As far as the name of that. Also does have the tail pocket clip, so it's going to be pretty much the deepest pocket clip you can get. I mean, we could come up a little bit more, but that's going to be really a very deep carry pocket clip. And then that's going to be reversible to right, left hand carry. Also doesn't change the show side at all, so whether your show side is this way or left-handed, then you don't have any type of marking that shows that you kind of change it over. So it's more, it has a more sleek, purpose-built look to it, because when you swap the clip over, it's gonna, other scale is going to look like this. So it's not going to look like anything is missing from the knife. And this is going to be what that looks like for the release level. So then when you're pulling back on it, it does have those grooves to be able to pull back on it. That is going to be aluminum. It also does not have a pass-through, so that's going to be something that might help with some of the lint buildup and everything else within the locking mechanism. And then you have that transition between the micarta and the aluminum scale. So that's going to be just a way that it's done. So it's kind of a mix between the classic and new. So that was the purpose of design, to kind of mix the two. So that's kind of where it came together. This is actually going to be a satin finish. So the other one was a stone wash. So there's going to be a belt satin finish. So either a belt satin or you have the black stone wash. So that's going to be your 2 different options available for this knife. Depends on really which way you want to go as far as the look, what your normal carry is, or I guess what your normal carry isn't. If you want to change things up and try something new, you can do that. But that's going to be the different styles, so we just have different ones here. So yeah, A1, A2, and there's going to be B1, B2, or $86 is going to be the price point. So it's going to be available through dealers or direct. So it depends on which way you want to go. If you already have some points built up somewhere else, you can do it. Otherwise, you can order it direct from the website, and then we do offer free shipping, anything over $30. That's going to be styling for that. Also, now it does have a little bit of a kick out, so when you pull down on the lever, if you're going to be doing the lock to release it, it does kick it out a little bit to be able to swing it out and actually do that deployment, or you can do the regular thumb stud deployment for the knife. So different ways to do that. So good fidget for this guy. And then there's going to be the C1, C2, so that's going to be that brown scale or brown micarta. And then these are going to be the initial ones, so they have basically 6 variants of each. And that's going to be what it comes out with. That's going to be the black variant here. So let me know as far as what you guys think about it, what you are looking for. I guess it's going to be our first one into the crossbar lock system. So it's going to be the Glyde lock. And then I think it's really done very well. And I think it's a very good start and very good jump into the market for us for QSP knife. And then hopefully you guys like it, and we'll have some different iterations coming out later on, because we are looking to do probably about 4 to 5 models per quarter. So we'll see what else comes out at Blade Show in Atlanta. So whoever's joining us for that, coming up next month. So that'll be a nice time there. So come by, say hi, pick up some products. So we're also going to have 2 people from China coming down for the show. So we are going to have Vicky and Michelle are going to be at the show, so you can say hi to them. So if you've been talking to anybody online or anything else as far as your projects, then you can meet them face to face if you haven't done so already at Blade Show Atlanta. So see you guys there. Letting me know if there's any good food out there. We're going to probably check out Pond City Market, which I did last year, which was a really amazing place. And then there's some other little restaurants that we're going to try. But let us know if there's anything else out there to check out. There's also Chick-fil-A warehouse, or headquarters. Thanks a lot for your time. Let us know what else you're looking for, and take a look for these. These are coming out again May 20th, and we're going to have some other models coming out throughout the year. Thanks very much.